Hi guys, welcome to episode 24 of Taylor Training TV, your unbiased source for fitness information from a group of experts that actually research the stuff all the time. On this episode, I'm going to give you some great back row variations, which we think is one of the best exercises you can be doing. Going to talk a little about what the keto diet is and if you should be following it or not. And we're going to talk about how do you track your fitness success, because people are constantly worried about how do I know if I'm doing the right things. Here is our quick and simple method. Welcome to episode 24 of Taylor Training TV. Hi guys, welcome to episode 24 of Taylor Training TV, where we answer all your health and fitness questions in the biggest effort we possibly have to make all of your fitness dreams come true. It's the second episode with Janine.
Yes.
Number 2, right? And I got her a mic now, so you're going to be able to hear her beautiful, lovely voice all the time.
Aw, thanks, Taylor.
It's just a big bubble of love here. It is Valentine's Day, so we should all be nice. I actually hate Valentine's Day so much, but we're not getting into that. That is not the topic of this show. That is not the topic of this show. So I might be a little amped up. We just filmed Coach Taylor TV, and let me tell you, if you only watch Taylor Training TV, go watch that one. I'm much more fun, and I think entertaining.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So today, starting from now on, I don't know what we're talking about. Janine is compiling everything, all of your questions, and all of your hopes and dreams into questions for me to answer. And I will do this on the fly.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
All right. So a quick follow-up from episode 22, question from Melissa. What is the best way to track fitness success? She personally started a boot camp, and they took weight measurements and body fat assessment. And she wants to know
what to do
how
instead.
To track. Yes.
Gotcha. Or maybe
yeah.
not instead. I gotcha. Yes, the traditional way we measure everything with success in fitness is measurements and how much you weigh and before and after photos, right? We don't use any of that. So if you look at the psychology literature for the last 15, 20 years, we know that tracking those things is actually a very poor motivator for long-term success. So we don't do that. But then the question always becomes, what do I do? How do I track success? The first thing you have to do is look at what your goal is. Is your goal to fit into a dress in the spring, to wear a bathing suit that you can't fit into right now? If that's your goal, we have to first fix that right off the top, right? We have to stop looking for these short-term metrics, right? I just wrote this on a post the other day and people really liked it. When are you done? What's your goal? The day you die. That's the goal. So when we look at how we measure success, your success has to last till the day you die. And there is only one thing that you have to think or worry about from now until the day you die, and that is frequent exercise and movement. How frequently your body moves and does some kind of physical activity. And that is everything that all of our programming is based on and all of our philosophies are based on. Frequency of training. Now you'll have trainers tell you you can only train twice a week for half an hour. Such crap. It's just garbage. Your body was designed to move all the time, every day. And our lives are so sedentary, we don't. Right? Now I also recognize our lives are so busy, we sometimes just don't have the time to do everything, right? So we have to also change what we look at as what our fitness is. Cutting your vegetables instead of buying pre-chopped vegetables. Will that make a difference in the next year of your life? No. But if you live another 60 years, that little bit will add up. So adding things in your day all the time that increase your physical movement and ability. For your bootcamp program, how do you track success? So I guarantee it's a bootcamp program, it's 6 weeks, you either train 2 or 3 times a week on a set schedule. What do you do for success? Complete the program. If it's 3 times a week for 6 weeks, your success is being there 3 times a week for 6 weeks. If you accomplish that, you were successful and accomplished what you needed to do. That is your goal. Don't worry about if you lost weight or if you lost inches or anything like that. Because if you get in the habit of doing physical activity frequently for the next 60 years, you will be healthy and fit. So that's what it is. Frequency. Frequency is your goal. Track that and try for something little every day. If you're going to do a regimented fitness program, 3 or 4 times a week minimum for the rest of your life. I think that's why sometimes people don't like coming to tailored training, right? Because they go to all these crappy programs that they'll tell you, twice a week, blah, 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 blah. They're not telling you the truth. They're just not. You have to be physically active a lot more than that for the rest of your life. Got it.
Nailed it. All right, you ready?
I'm always ready.
True.
Like I can rant. You guys know I can talk all day.
That is the truth. All right, so next we're going to talk about the keto diet.
Yes.
Why it's so awesome. Just kidding.
Is this the sheet that you brought?
Yes.
Can I take a look at it?
Absolutely.
All right. See, we're doing this on the fly. So the keto diet. God, this is like complicated. Like I would have to sit here like 80 kilos, 80 grams of fat. So here's the okay. The keto diet, ketogenesis. Ketones are made by your body when you don't have enough glucose in your body to feed your brain. So essentially your brain is starving, your body has a safety mechanism, it creates ketones to then feed your brain, right? What happens is when you switch to ketones, all of that energy comes from fat. So you will lose a total ton of fat. Cool, like I know that's why the Atkins diet and all those diets got really popular, right? It's like, ooh, cool, I'll just burn off body fat. You have to have extremely low amounts of carbohydrate to be in ketosis. For women, it's generally under 10 grams of carbohydrate. So you get all these keto plans, and everyone's a little bit different because there's no such thing as a keto. People just make it up. And essentially what they do is they just cut out shit so that you're forced to have a lower carbohydrate content. But unless you're peeing on ketone sticks to measure how many are in your system, you don't know. And so what most of these diets do is they just restrict carbohydrate, but not actually low enough to switch over into ketogenesis, right? So what you're doing now is you're not going to the safety mechanism for your brain. You don't have enough carbohydrate coming in, so your glucose isn't getting to your brain. You are starving your brain. That is basic science for you right there. They're stupid. They cut stuff out. So here's something that keto diets cut out. Fruit. Because the problem with our population is not that we eat too much fruit. The problem with our population is we eat too much packaged processed bullshit that doesn't have any nutritional value. So you get onto this plan like this that cuts out fruit, which is packed full of good nutrition and vitamins and minerals and fibers, and we cut it out. That doesn't even make sense, right? How these diets all work is by creating a system that you have to stick to, so you buy products from them, right? And they're all based on crappy science. So the keto diet, the Atkins diet, protein power, Mediterranean diet, South Beach diet, like all these diets we can go through, they're all the same thing, and we've talked about it before. Eat less garbage, eat more fruits and vegetables, eat meat, eat dairy, eat whole grains, nuts, and seeds. They're literally all the same thing, but each one will be like, oh, we're cutting out carrots, and this one cuts out apples after 4 p.m. that have been cut counterclockwise. Like, they just have their own thing, right? The keto diet is dumb. It's based on crap. Eat healthy fruits and vegetables. Fruit is good for you. Anyone that tells you to cut out fruit doesn't understand something. Basic human physiology. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about. Maybe I'm too fired up from the Coach Taylor show to be doing Tailored Training TV right now.
I'll remember that for next time.
This is Tailored Training TV.
Yeah, I know. I swore twice. I'm so sorry. I try not to on here. But if you go watch Coach Taylor, it is a no-holds-barred dose of reality. What's next? I'm breaking stuff now.
Next, we're going to talk about can lifting heavy, if you're a female, make you bulky?
Yes. I think we talked about this in Coach Taylor. If you pick up anything over 10 pounds, you will instantly have so much muscle, people will think you're disgusting, and you will not be able to go out in public.
Yeah.
I'm just so full of that. That is not true. No, so here's the thing. This is always a concern for women. If they lift up heavy weights, they're going to get too big and bulky. First point, who cares, right? Why is women having muscle this thing that is like bad, right? It's Victorian age marketing. It's strange. Testosterone is what builds muscle in your body. Women typically have less than 1/10 the testosterone that men have. For you to get big and bulky from lifting lots of heavy weights, it's probably not going to happen, right? Here, I came with a great example in the other episode. You either have been a mom or know people that have been a mom, and you watch women have babies. And Karen, you'll know, you're a mom and a grandma. What's the thing called that you carry babies around in the cartridge? Yeah, like a car seat, but what do you call it?
But like the
Car seat, baby carrier. We don't know. We are killing it today, right? But you watch when they have babies and they carry these like car seat things around, and the baby that groceries, like they're literally holding like 60 or 70 pounds of stuff. Do any of them look too big and muscular to you? Right? But then they go into the gym, or you go into the gym, you're like, oh, if I pick up anything more than 10 pounds, I'm going to look like a bodybuilder. It's not going to happen. No, lifting heavy weight will not make you big and bulky. It might, however, have side effects. You might be stronger. You might be able to open your own pickle jars. You might be able to push your own car out of the ditch. You might feel like $1 million. Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed
Janine doesn't know what to do now on this show because I keep stopping and looking at her and then re-talking again, and now she doesn't know what to do. It's going to take a few episodes for her to figure me out. You'd think after how long you've known me, we'd have figured this out already, right?
Yeah.
All right. For real, what's next?
For real, what's next is that we are going to cover some different types of rows.
Oh, perfect. Rows.
Yeah.
Back rows?
Back rows, how to use different types of resistance.
Cool. We're going to use resistance and teach you guys some rowing techniques. Let's do this. I love the follow cam. It's like having my own personal camera crew to hit the 55, whatever, pick up a big weight. I got that. We're solid. All right. Basic one-arm rows. Now, some of you guys are watching this might think this is bad form. I've got a whole video on why this is actually the right form. This is also going to tie into how lifting crazy heavy weights doesn't make you big and bulky. I don't think you guys think she's too big and bulky. Like flex, like this way, like proper. We don't even know how to flex. We want to do it, like right? She's not too big and bulky. Watch this, 65 pounds, one-arm row. This is one of our favorite rowing exercises, right? We like lots of rotation. Let that back stretch out before you pull. Neutral, flat on the back. Perfect. One of our favorite rows. Now, recognize that all the exercises that we're showing you are the same exercise, right? Now we're gonna do a cable row. These songs are like we're pumping today. Right? So the purpose of a row is to work your back muscles, posterior muscles. These are the muscles that are really weak with people. So it's really good to practice working on them. All the sitting that we do, it's our back posterior muscles that get really weak. Same as a one-arm row, but now we're standing, right? So again, we can use lots of weight, a little bit of rotation, nice flex at the hip, neutral spine. Everything with your row should be happening down through here, right? We're trying to get those back muscles doing the work. Thanks. We'll do the TRX one next. The stronger we can make those back muscles, the fitter and healthier you're going to feel. And it's one body part that people don't work. We do bicep curls and shoulder raises and squats and legs for days. We forget about our back. It's the second biggest muscle group in your body. It's really important that you train it. Next exercise, TRX back row. If you have a bar, you know, anything, kitchen table, you can do whatever you want to do this. Row it up, man. Do some. Do some, right? We can start making this harder. Easier, go one leg for me, right? Again, look at how good, thanks. Look at, she's lifting up most of her whole body weight when she's doing that, right? So she doesn't weigh 10 pounds.
No.
Right? She's not getting too big and bulky for lifting heavy weights, and she's working those. Also recognize with these three exercises, they're all in 3 different positions. The first one was prone, that one was supine, the other one was standing. So we're doing the same motion, but in 3 different positions, which have totally different challenges for your body, right? The standing version's great for your core. You wanna work your abs and get, I don't want to get six pack. You wanna work your core and get it stronger, do that standing rows, right? Everything else is great for that back. Nailed it.
Yep.
God, demos and everything, we're killing it today. All right, we talking about anything else today?
Yes, we are.
Really?
Yes. Just one more question.
All right, question me up.
All right. If you were doing an exercise and your joints click, on every rep, but there is no pain. It's that bad. Question from one.
So the clicking joints when you're doing a rep.
Yes.
Good. I thought Cassie walked in, my physiotherapist. She would keep me too honest on this. Yeah, if you're doing an exercise and you're hearing a clicking sound in your joint, there's a lot of different things that could be. It could be bursa in the joints. It could be a tendon or ligament snapping over part of the joint. The general rule is if there's a clicking sound in your joint, that's not good, right? It's not going to cause you injury or pain or anything like really bad right now, but that repetitive wear and tear over time can cause a lot of problems. Wearing tendons down, wearing ligaments down, making them more prone to snapping, cracking your knuckles. Whitney hates it when I do that, right? Apparently so does Justine. It's not good for you. So if you're having that, you want to see someone that knows what they're talking about to take a look at why, right? Often if it's the tendons and ligaments moving, your movement's not where it should be. We can make some adjustments. You might need to get a little bit stronger. If it's inside the joint, there's really not much you can do about that. But what we'll try to do is move you over to other exercises or different ranges of motion to stop that from happening. Whoa, shortest answer ever.
Yeah, that's good.
We got it?
We're
episode
good.
24
Yes.
in the bank. That was episode 4 of Tailored Training TV. I think I'm calming down.
24.
Oh, jeez. Episode 24. See, back in those days, it would just be by myself, and I was lonely and sad, and this is much nicer. So, if you've got any questions or want to talk or hear us answer anything for you, please send them our way. Post a comment in this thread. Send us a message. There's a million ways to get in touch with us. We're here to answer all of your fitness questions in an unbiased way. We make no money from this. We're just here to give you cut through the crap because there is so much of it in the fitness world because there's so many people that don't know the base levels of physiology and biology giving out advice and they have no business doing.
True.
So true. Glad your mic now. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, doing everything. See you next time.